Real West Side, Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a Tyler made the block, little snag or two. Auntie and the cockers know Johnny is the projects, know what I'm saying, Lucy Lou. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the booth. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking no first I ever wrote, shorty the whole block posted. Everybody not the focus, any social, I'm posted. I'm like riding, I can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my sugar. You just heard that he died on the last Friday.
Hop out your feelings, hop out the feelings. Come hop out the ceiling, come. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the back, you're chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa. Little to the little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shines with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the got to say about watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I'm like, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, love to this trying to politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already. How I sound already, how my songs already. Got them asking how they ain't on already. I don't care. Take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm
hop out your feelings, hop out the feelings. Come hop out the ceiling, come. I want you to get with me. Slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the back, you're chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. You said you don't, but you gon' try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. I'm hot on asteroid, plus I keep that on me.
Phase on the beat, I ain't done. You feel me? Hey, bro, let this drive like a bitty, man. Carry my country cousin. Northside St. Louis, all the way down to Dallas, that's how we doing. You feel me? And on my mama told me I'm that shot, so. Time along, but Castro drive, you feel me? Do the road.
Yeah. I'm saying I just chillin'. Real West Side, Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a Tyler made the block, little snag or two. Auntie and the cockers know Johnny is the projects, know what I'm saying, Lucy Lou. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the booth. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking no first I ever wrote, shorty the whole block posted. Everybody not the focus, any social, I'm posted. I'm like riding, I can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my sugar. You just heard that he died on the last Friday.
Hop out your feelings, hop out the feelings. Come hop out the ceiling, come. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the back, you're chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
don't want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa. Little to the little thick thing, keep it. Got a like she shines with Adidas. I've been a leader. I'm not a pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the got to say about watching nothing.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB the Show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Drew. Neither of them likes to give an edge. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
Detroit Tigers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, King. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it hits by him. Love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. In there for a strike at 100 miles an hour. It's 0-1. And there's the ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
One ball. He really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Kerry Carpenter at the plate now. That's ball one. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Right through there for a strike. Torkelson launched a homer in his most recent game. And at first, one away. The Phillies looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. Slider got him for strike three.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Now, Matt Vierling. In for a strike, 0-1.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Drew. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Carpenter off of first with two away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And getting the start, Eric Skubal. What do you look for here?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Out to short. Throws across the diamond, and they get Turner for the out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. Well struck, right field. That one's back there. Stretches out and holds it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
2 down, bases empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. And that's outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Second inning set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Keith, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. That one at triple digits.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Late on that fastball.
That was straight queso right there.
That one down the line and foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights it off, you'll see another. That one misses, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So digging in, Wenzel Perez.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
In the air, left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now it's going to be Andy Ibanez. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. The other way. And there's 2 away. Now here's the Detroit catcher. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and that ball is gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the...
That one ripped. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. They do it again. Back back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Oh, great stop. Throw to the pitcher. Nicely done for the out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. This one in the air. Ibanez gets under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Scooble was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1. That adds another team to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Well, he went up there looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Next pitch inside, and the count is 2-0. Scooble, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe... Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They go back-to-back. His 12th of the season, and they inch closer. It's 4-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
JT Realmuto steps in. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Line drive, base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
First and second, 1 out. Rodolfo Castro stands in for the Phillies. Late swing fouled off. The 0-1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Off the batter's eye. Their third home run of the inning, and they take the lead. It's 5-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
And first offering is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Turner runs. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. And gone.
Slider right down the middle of the plate.
The left-hander on now, Bailey Fulton.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's Bryce Harper on the ground. On the run, throw to first. Yeah. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Base knock right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's already homered here in this one. On a line, base hit. And out to aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits.
Alec Ball. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And the inning is over. 7 times in the inning and have jumped ahead. Welcome back. They have been lights out on the mound the past month. Here is a look at the numbers. King back to work. In for a strike, 0-1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And that is downstairs. 1-0. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one is off the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And here is Matt Vierling. And that's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now, Colt Heath. Grounder might be 2. Over to Turner for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs on 2 hits. No errors. And 1 left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 7 and the Tigers 4. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. In the air to left center. Vierling sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. Not much question that Citizens Bank Park is a hitter-friendly field. Lots of homers and triples to be had in this outfield design. That one is absolutely belted.
And that's a foul ball. All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
There's a swing and a drive. And in 1 hops the wall. The throw in. The tag.
On the tag, you're out.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Castro in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
1 ball, no strike.
Right side, Keith. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. Phillies down in order. They hold a 7-4 lead. And that one fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Just
1-1.
missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps
inside.
out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Perez at second with nobody out. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
I think he was
1
sitting
ball,
off
2
speed.
strike.
Hit on the ground to short, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with.
To second, that's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leagues. They make tough plays look simple.
Back to the top of the lineup, and next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. Lifted in the air right center field. And that's the 3rd out. Tigers lead 1, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. Back here in Philadelphia, now here is Trey Turner. That one ripped right center field. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first in time. And now here is Harper. Both 2 in this one. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Meadows makes the catch, inning over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Meadows goes 6 feet 5 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018. Fastball for a strike. Inside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strike.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Now
3 and 2.
this.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that one is in there, called strike 3.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Terry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Hey!
1 out, bases empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Torkelson in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball there. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Going back. Makes a leap and grab for the out.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me, yeah.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Grant Herter getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Foley getting loose as well. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside. Fastball for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And it's even up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And that one ripped to left, squeezes it, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. King back to work. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
Nope, that's inside.
And that drops in for a strike.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Line drive, base hit down the line. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Say goodbye to that one. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the ditch.
Devon one strike.
Stands in now and watches strike one. Headed towards the corner. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Number 84 in the box again. Takes the strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fastball for a strike.
0-2.
Stays alive. And ball 1. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 7-6 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
He's out.
Devon over to second. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rock. Back in the second, even though it was early. Big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
That one off the mark. Ball 2.
2 balls.
2 outs. Base is empty. That misses. And now 3-0.
3-0.
Trey Turner next to bat for Philadelphia. This one smoked out to left. That is the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach McKinstry. Strike on the inside corner. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got it. It's 7 strikeouts for him. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Castellanos makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. On the inside corner for a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. King departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Tanner Banks into the game. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
And then if I retreat, then I'm workers pulling the trees, and man, I want to be blameless, strange and unashamed, about as tame as a flame is, timid as a lion, quiet as a hurricane is. Read it on my tombstone, dude wasn't playing, written with exclamations, yeah, la la la.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Back after this on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alex Lang.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Holton getting loose for A.J. Hinch. That one almost got him.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. No, that's a ball.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. Turner is out. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Just missed.
Corner.
That one almost got him.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's off the mark. Ball 3. inside ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Harper in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And it's through for a hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Outside. And the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Oh, right to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Got him swinging.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
And that one is downstairs. 1-1. Backed off the plate that time.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing a high fly ball, deep left field. And it backs up the foul ball home run. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they've rallied from 4 back. It's 10-7. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. This thing was hooking down the line the entire way. He knew it was going to be close, and ran right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Alex Lang out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jason Foley.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
So 2 down the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man at first. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. First pitch, and he just misses. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Boom. Off of first with 2 away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Run around the move. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's their second home run of the inning. They tacked on to their lead. It's 12-7.
So good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the DH, Weston Wilson. Ball 1, no strikes. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's inside. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Castro at the plate now as he chases after that one. Check swing, called strike. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's the ball.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
That's outside, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Orion Kerkering.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Vierling stands in now, looks at that one inside.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Castellanos gets under it, and there's one down. Colt Heath will hit next. Splits the plate. Strike 1. And that is out of play. In the air, left field, down the line. Schwarber on the run. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The Phils leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Ripped to right. Castellanos. Big grab. And that is that. 3 down for Detroit. Down by 5. It's 12-7. Back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Grant Herter.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That's to third, but it kicks foul. And that's in the dirt.
2 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The sweeper catches the low part of the zone for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside. To the right side. Keith. To first. Ow. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Harper now. Herter, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Fouled off to the right. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Phillies are set down in. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Right through there for a strike. Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats it for the first out after the drop third strike. And now the switch hitting catcher. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. And they'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll reach second with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Next to hit, Zach McKinstry. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Now the number 2 hitter, Parker Meadows. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Smoked on the ground to second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies, even this series, up in a game apiece.
All these hitters got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really look back. When you have that type of focus, your confidence grows, and you just expect to go out and dominate and win each inning. And then on top of it, a ball game.
12-7, your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here come the boogeyman. We doing the can't run the clock on American Bandstand. Flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam band. Sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls in the cause I need all the things that's in the damn. Cause I need. You're the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guarantee to win in a rat race. Feeding them all, I've been stuck in a bad place. Sad face, sugar in the gas tank. Sucking on my tailplate. My face, nothing to gain, no one to blame. It's always the same. You can't contain all of my game, but keep it the fame. With the one paid, with the never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name. Yeah. Take the mask off. I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Do a why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. You can't shake this, take this, fake it off. You don't go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself a now I'm over the homies. That every kid should be getting.
Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB the Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Texas Rangers. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Siggy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
Philadelphia Phillies and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Cody Bradford. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move to a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. Reaching for it and brings it in. And time now for the Phillies lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Alec Bohm.
And boom, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one is hammered right field. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back at Globe Life Field, and on the hill for the Phillies, King. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The throw into second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now it's Marcus Semien.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That's a ball.
First pitch misses. Semien went deep in his most recent game. The Phillies would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Right down the chute. Going to count 1 and 2.
One ball, 2
clubhouse
strikes.
booth swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Fires over to first. And Semien is out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Evan Carter.
Big-time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths.
0-1.
Man, can't wait to watch him run.
That's in there, and that is strike 2. Good eye in that spot.
Missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Rangers set down in order. Played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Bradford back to work. Bradford in his 3rd season. He features a 4-seam fastball,
0-1.
a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Next offering is in for a strike. The plate umpire Freddie Ferguson. Tosses to first. Schwarber out of the play. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strength.
Now this one's stroked to right center, and that should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
1 out, runner at second. Down to third baseman, Alec Bohm.
1 ball, no strike.
Squirts away a little bit. To third.
Right there. He's out.
swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one's carrying out of here. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. And that extends the inning. Now it's the DH, Weston Wilson. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back in Arlington, and now it's Jake Berger to hit.
He's definitely a talented player. He can hit the ball a mile, and they're just hoping for him to have some more consistency so he can establish that next level here in the big leagues.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that's a fair ball.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Peterson just got a piece of it. Ground ball left side, could be two. Ball to second. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. First pitch swinging.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy is very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 out, space is empty. Breaking ball
1-2
inside. 1-2 to count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And El Bombi is kept in check with the K. Rangers go down quickly there. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Young tossed the first and one away in the top of the third. Here's Trey Turner. Fly to left his first time. That one ripped. And that's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one misses. And 1-1.
Ball.
And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Check
what you
swing
got?
On the 2-2. Appeal to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Swung on, belted. And
that's
a foul
ball.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line drive. 2 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a chopper out to short. Seager fires over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They lead it 1-0. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Up next for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. The pitch time expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now here is Evan Carter. He was 0 for 4 in Wednesday's game.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Higashioka over at first with 1 away. That one at triple digits.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So the lineup flips over. TJ Friedl stepping in for the Rangers. Misses
that
inside.
Miss, that's a ball.
And that's ball 1. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next one
that's
misses.
A ball.
And a count 2-1.
2 balls,
Tying
1 strike.
run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Pitch misses.
Ball outside.
And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that's in for a strike. And a count 2-1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That's in there. It's 2-2. Look out.
Count is full.
Almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Switch through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Schwarber takes low.
1-0.
Second trip to the plate in this one. Smoked into left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. And the runner holds. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And at first, one away. To third, might be two. Young toss to second, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Midway in the fourth, it's the Phillies 1 and the Rangers nothing. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Swings through that one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Corey Seager. inside
that's
at
in.
100. Ball one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and quite the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Simeon runs. Pitch misses.
Yeah, on the tag, he's out.
Ow! A bullet from JT Realmuto.
You know, sometimes a throw that bounces into second base can be just as good as a perfect throw in the air. Almost a little bit easier to handle at second base. For me, that caught stealing right there was all about a really poor jump off first. Just didn't time it well, and he was toast after that.
To the right side, Castro in plenty of time to first, and Seager is set down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Berger
No,
in the
that's
box
down.
here.
Ball.
Lets that one go for a ball. That's off
Ball
the inside corner. 2-0. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
2-2.
Curve in the
Full
dirt.
count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They still trail 1-0. Bradford back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Weston Wilson. And he takes a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's off the wall. Bowman to score. The relay not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Now a chance for Rodolfo Castro. 1 out and a runner at second. And we're at the top of the 5th. Headed towards the corner. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the heater.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Cody Bradford, done for the night, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Cole Winn.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. 0-2 in this one. That's too low.
The ball low.
1-0. High fly ball out to center field. Friedel on the move. He's got it, and that'll do it. Phillies with a run-scoring double, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jock Peterson.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Peterson, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And he'll be safe at first. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And there's the strike. Peterson on at first, nobody out. Swing and a pop-up. And there's one down. Here's Josh Young. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Strike one.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing, high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Higashioka. Tap foul at the plate. And that misses. And that is ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Phils up by 2, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Rangers leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-zip. Back at Globe Life Field, and now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. And there's a strike. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Josh Spores getting loose out there. Armstrong, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Into center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Bryce Harper to the plate. There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His 26th of the year. It's 4-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Schwarber now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one catches the corner for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one almost got him. Swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here comes Real Muto. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one fouled off.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Waits at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Throws to second. The tag, and they cut it down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Simeon at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield, and that keeps the inning alive. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Simeon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed.
Ball. 1-1.
Runner, he's
Simeon runs. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And that one in the air center field. Marsh on the move. Drops into the glove. And that is that. One left for Texas. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back in Arlington. And now the DH, Weston Wilson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's carrying. And out of here. He made him pay for that one. His 12th of the season. It's 5-zip.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. He put a good swing on it.
Josh Spores will take over here.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Stepping in, Rodolfo Castro. On the ground, right side. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Trey Turner now. That one's in there, 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
He got him looking. 2 away.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black. And
oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Into the second deck it goes. Second home run of the inning for him, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
So Harper stands in. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Way high with that one. 1-1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. Harper retired. That is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about.
Bro, don't get me fired. Growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
No, ball.
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Can't squeeze it. It bounces away. And at first, next is the designated hitter, Jock Peterson. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feet, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, abs. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Rangers go down quickly there. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. We go to the 8th. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Spores back to work. Late swing, foul to the left. Spores goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
1-2. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Late on that fastball.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first.
Got him.
And Castellanos is out. 2 down, base is empty. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That one not close. And that's ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose. So
and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on. Strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Yeah, that's fouled off. Young aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Runner at first with no outs here. That one missing inside.
Ball.
And there's a
2-2.
Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Schwarber fires it in quickly, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. And now, Evan Carter, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, called strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That one
No,
missed.
that missed. That's
Tough
a ball.
spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching. Now for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
Left-hand batter waits. Ball one there.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
That's to third. Boom. To second for one. And it's a double play to end the inning. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. It's the Phillies 6 and the Rangers nothing. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Armstrong.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Real Muto, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Misses the sweeper.
0-2.
Just off the outside part of the plate. That one way outside. 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Slings it across, and Real Muto is out. Here's the Phillies DH, Weston Wilson. He's already homered in this game. Pulls that one foul. 1 out, base is empty. To third. Young tossed to first. 2 up, 2 down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Rodolfo Castro. 0 for 3. In this one. Way high.
No, that's up.
Action in the pen down there. Jacob Webb preparing to come on if needed. Gray getting cranked up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's down and away.
2-2.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Fought off foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
One of the first real...
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. King is done. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Jordan Romano.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Berger in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Simeon over at second. Seager on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you've got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Peterson stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming around third is Simeon. He'll score easily. It's 6-1. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Misses
that's inside.
And now it's even 1-1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the last half of inning number 9. The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Struck him out without a swing. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Last chance now for the Rangers. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Young. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of the series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I know Hank didn't do it this way, but neither did.
I feel like Joe Horn. I want to play and set up another table for 2. I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buffs. Give me a second. Don't really matter the levels. You know I'm a turn to the furnace level.